Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Hello, Sag. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as the cross-watcher of the Sagittarius. All right, let's just get right into it for Sag. The Archer. Wow, commitment. Right off the bat. Ooh, divine masculine and chaser. It's so the Archer, right? Because it's aggressive and like an Archer has to actually watch first, right? They have to stay back and sort of pick their shot. You know what I mean? Like there's patience here. There's patience, but when they find their target, they just shoot. No wonder I saw the Archer in my head. This is a divine masculine, which would mean they are someone of affluence, someone who is very successful. They are aggressive, they're a leader, they're alpha, they have that type of an energy. And they've got their sights set on someone, but they're patient. His hand in his pocket here, he's biding his time. This is not someone who wants to play games, because the very first card's commitment, it tells you that that's what they want. That's what's on their mind. This is not about playing games. This is not about, you know, fucking around and finding out. This is about being very sure. And again, they're patient until they're sure. They have this stealth quality about them. It's like a silence. They're quiet. They're silent. Otherwise, they'll scare their prey. It's like a hunter. Soul connection. They don't want to break this connection, whatever it is that they have. Whether you guys are actively dating or whether this is someone brand new, someone that's an acquaintance, someone who's a friend. They don't want to break the connection. Anonymous, see, that's why they keep it to themselves. Yes, it's anonymous. They're, because I keep hearing it, they're like silent. They're quiet. They don't want to scare the prey. They don't want to scare the object of their desire. And that's the best way I can describe this. It's the object of their desire. They want this person. And when they want something, they take their time to figure out how they're going to get it. They take their time to strategize, to figure out what the right game plan is. So they move with intention and purpose. Self-sabotage. Full bloom. Past life. A deeper connection here, right? They feel so connected to this feminine who's, you know, she's fully bloomed. So this means that she is also a divine feminine. It's a match. She has bloomed and blossomed into the best version of herself. She is living her best life, and she's completely unaware of him, actually. And it doesn't mean that you don't know who they are, that they have to be a complete secret, but she's unaware that she is the object of their desire. I feel like both of these people have the capability and tendency to self-sabotage really emotions. See how you see I'm getting for Clem channeling the energy. It's very the emotions freak them out. They tend to run when they feel stuff, but he's not running. He's not running. He's actually going to start chasing. Yeah, self-love. See, this is what it's going to trump the self-sabotage, because self-love is when we grow into this vibration and energy of knowing what we deserve. So you wouldn't run from beautiful things because why the fuck would you run from your blessings? That's stupid, right? So both of these people have learned that like it's okay to be open. It's okay to wanna. It's okay to wanna be vulnerable and fall in love. You have the perfect match. They found their perfect match. But they're biding their time, waiting to figure out how they're going to do this. How am I going to shoot my shot? How am I going to make this gorgeous flower mine? How do I? That's what they're thinking. How do I do this? They're trying to figure out what the next course of action will be. How do they pick their shot? Ace of Wands, that is the shot. And the bottom of the deck is commitment again with the Four of Wands. I'm telling you, this is what that is. They shoot their shot. Ace of Wands is action. It's like picking up the bow and arrow and shooting the fucking arrow. That's what it is. It's movement. It's action. And then again with the Four of Wands, commitment, which is the exact same thing as this. They know it's the one. They can feel it. Their primal gut instinct tells them it is. There's a magnetic draw that they can't stop themselves from wanting. It's like they can't take their eye off of the target. They can't. Four of Cups, King of Wands, big dick energy. Big dick energy. This masculine is coming up all guns blazing. You know, King of Wands is obviously fire, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So of course it could be a Sagittarius, right? But this is guns blazing. They don't play. But they are stealth and they are calculated because they're waiting to pick their shot. This is where it can become, it's a matter of also vibration. A lower vibrational man like this will just be really impulsive and shoot a shot at everything that walks, anything with a hull, if you will, right? But a divine masculine, someone who's learned his lesson, someone who's at a higher vibration, they're not going to do that. They don't do that. They're very selective. See the Four of Cups? They're very selective. They may have, had a lot of potential opportunities in the past that they just didn't partake in. They didn't want. You have the Queen of Cups here. It's like the feminine is also very receptive to this. She's open to it. And they have to be very sure she's going to be open to it because they will not shoot their shot and miss. And they won't waste arrows on someone who they feel is not it. Like the time is money with this kind of an individual. You have the Eight of Wands. So look at all the arrows. So what's going to happen is they don't shoot their shot. They don't do it. They just don't. They see someone they really want. They're going to not just shoot their shot. It's going to be rapid fire. So this is the kind of person where it's slow and there's nothing, but once it kicks up, it's going to be very Christian Grey. He just didn't give a fuck. He just wasn't looking for love. He just didn't give a shit. And then he meets her and all of a sudden he just cannot stop thinking about her. He can't stop himself. He's running these businesses and he's a big baller shot caller, right? He's this amazing person who's super successful and he just can't help himself. That Eight of Wands here is they're going to shoot all their arrows. Because so this means that they're going to do everything in their power to make you theirs. But there's one shot first. There's one move they make first. And then these other Eight of Wands are all like multiples. It's just consistency is my point. The world could be very well traveled. Seven of Wands. Yeah, see, they normally have this like suit of armor on, where like nobody can penetrate them, nobody can shoot them because they have this protection about them. And see, that's what they're trying to see if you're the same way, right? Because if you need to be like this, not like this. So that might be what they're trying to survey right now. There's like a bit of surveillance. Motherfucking Sherlock Holmes ass. Yeah, there is. The Lovers. I feel like they look at you and all they see is hearts. It's also a decision in love, the Lovers, right? Gemini energy, but as the twins, remember, perfect match. They feel like you're the perfect match. This is it. Ah, I finally found someone to share my life. There it is. Look, 2 of Cups. Yes. And the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, they finally found someone. This is the one. This is the one that they feel like they could absolutely give themselves to. They just, and that's, it's like Christian Grey. It's literally nabbing Christian Grey. Someone who just is not looking for love, and they're most certainly not looking for fucking commitment. Because for them, that doesn't exist. They don't need it. They don't want it. Commitment? What the fuck? No, I don't need to. Why? Then they meet the one, and it's like all they want is to marry me. Just funny how, you know, when you meet the right person, everything changes. This 10 of Pentacles tells me that this is a lot of financial stability involved on both people's ends, or just one, I don't know. But there's extreme financial abundance and stability. But the 2 of Cups means they both want to share themselves with each other. You know what I mean? Like they both are ready. And they both are equally yoked. Again, it's the perfect match if they have to be equally yoked. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, motherfucker, that scared me. I don't know what the fuck they're doing out there. See the Ace of Pentacles? See how they both have their hands on it? I feel like that's just 2 of these people saying, I want to work on this commitment. Both people are in. It's absolutely mutual. I want to work on this. I want you to be mine. I want to lock this down. I want this to be a confirmation that we're not seeing other people. I want this to be known that you're off the fucking market. You know, that kind of a feeling. Are we both in this together? That's the vibe. Because I feel like neither will do this if they feel the other's not fully 111% invested. And I think that might be the fear and the worry right now of before they can figure that out first. They're kind of playing it cool. Right? They're testing the waters a little bit. Is what it feels like. Testing the waters. Thirsty for you? Honey, object of their desire. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Yeah. You turn them on. New love, bitch. It's very Valentine's-y. So I picked that picture for this card. I love it. Valentine's is like my favorite holiday. And I've actually had, I've been single 6 years, right? But I've enjoyed Valentine's way more as a single than I ever did when I was in a relationship. Isn't that crazy? I just love everything about it. It's a month of love. I'm a February baby. This is that feeling of that, like boxes of chocolates, date, dinner, wine, romance, right? And maybe this masculine's not accustomed to that, or maybe that's just not what he does. And all of a sudden he finds himself wanting to cater to and romance the shit out of this feminine. He wants to spoil her. He wants to show her through action that he loves her. Right? Love is an action word. Vintage, real old school. I love that. I love old school love like that. Real old school. So they might have more of an old school approach or thought process when it comes to love. Deja vu, icing on top. They can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop thinking about your last conversation. They can't stop thinking about what you wore. It's something is replaying in the mind over and over and over and over and over. Guardian angel, affection. Your guys' guardian angel could be your Cupid. It's very fucking possible. They have major affection for you too. This masculine has a protector vibe. He's a protector. Comfort, head over heels. They just feel so comfortable with you. They're not, you know what I mean? Yeah, you make them nervous. Yeah, you make them feel a little bit like, stuttering Stanley. But there's a comfort to this because it's very past life, right? So it's a very deep, intense past life connection. So it's a stranger you recognize. They just feel this ease. Like they've always known you, even if you guys just met, right? So there's this feeling of like, why do I feel like I know you? And why do I feel so comfortable? And we just met. They don't know you guys got fucking past lives, right? They're not gonna be like, oh my God, we have past lives. What? It's not really something the masculines would say. I don't care how higher vibe they are. It's just, you know, they're more grounded. That's why, even though they're higher vibed and they're turning into divine masculines, they're still very earthly and grounded. Feminines are the ones up in the ethers, you know, and all this stuff. They have something different that they bring to the table. Healing heart. Freedom from toxic. I think you both have been in toxic relationships in the past. The sword and the rose. Clarity, truth. It's a revelation. And there it is right there. It says protection. Honor. Power. Yeah, this fucker is going to go to war for you. It's the bodyguard. You know what I mean? It's like Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. Like he's going to protect the fuck out of you. You have frustrated, you have not enough. And it literally says fear. Well, it says self-sabotage. Because it's fear of intimacy. And that's something that this person has to get over. I think that they have this fear of intimacy because when they fall really hard. And in the past, when they've fallen for the wrong ones. And it was awful and terrible. And so there is this fear. Self-sabotage comes up fucking twice. That is all about them wanting to keep people at bay. But see, they haven't met the right one yet. So now when they meet the right one, this just feels right. That's scary, right? When you've never felt that before. And then you also have keys on a ring, many options, but it also says decision. There is a decision here to be made. And the decision is to shut the fuck up and just don't worry about all the past things. And just look at that, engagement ring. Yes, marriage. It literally says commitment again on the card, see? That means you have commitment 3-4 times. Gee, I wonder what they want. Gee, I wonder how this is gonna end. With a ring on that motherfucking finger. That's how it's gonna end. But that self-sabotage thing, they got a deal. That's the only thing that could fuck this up. Is both of you revert back to self-sabotage ways, which is fear of intimacy. I feel it's fear of intimacy. Being afraid to be intimate, not physically, but emotionally. So I think both of these people are really guarded. High Priestess, yes, very guarded, secrets. That also says Divine Feminine. I mean, that's why it's the perfect match. They came up as the Divine Masculine, so do you. You come up Divine Feminine. It's a match. Two people on the same wavelength. White roses, purity, innocence, and young love. This is going to be the very first time both of you fall in love like this, because you both have never really been in this is like true love. The stuff we read about, the fairy tale, that's what this is. That's what this is. It's true love. I could not stop seeing those words all day yesterday and today. I'm not even kidding. No bullshit. I can't stop seeing it. The reason I was thinking about it was because I'm thinking of getting those words tattooed on me. Like I need any more, right? But that's just what happens. I won't get any tattoos for years and then I'll want to do 12. I'm serious. I've always wanted to get true love tattooed on me. And so I kept thinking about it nonstop. And then today I was just thinking about it, and then I shuffled Amira's fucking deck, and I swear to God, the first card was her true love card, and I was like, yep, there we go. That was just my confirmation that, yeah, that tattoo is definitely it, right? But, I mean, that's what's in the air. It's fucking Valentine's. It's goddamn the month of love. It's true fucking love. That's what I feel like this is. It's actual true love. You both have never been in love like this. Yeah, look at the emotions. Both of you are going to be so consumed, drowning in these emotions, these new emotions, because it is new, because you both never have been in real love. Palo Santo, it says protection. I'm telling you, they're going to they just feel so protective. They're protective. Not controlling, protective. Shut the fuck up. This is protection again. Good Lord, it's Kevin Costner from fucking Bodyguard. I wanna run to you. Ooh, ooh. But will you run away? Oh my God, it's so Bodyguard. Two people afraid to fall in love. Both guarded, then they fall in love. And he's the protector. Holy fuck, and he protects her. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so fucking Bodyguard, you guys. All right, let's get into your extended. Should you wish to rent it, click below this video the word more. It's gonna bring up all the links. Click on that first one. It's gonna take you to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com. And from there you go to the extended readings and look for, I just went blank. Look for the extendeds. It's gonna be in your February section. All right, guys. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I will see you in your extended. Love you.